Okay, we good? Yeah, we're good. Hey everybody, welcome! This is MrHardcoreMode with Nothing's Easy. Welcome back to more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We are now in Act 2. We are going to dive into... Sorry, these demons on this screen are making all this damn noise. But, yes, we're gonna go into Act 2. Right now we are into the demon realm, basically the Nexus, basically the Abyss, basically, I don't know, there's so many names for it, but basically we were out there crusading in Act 1, and now we're out of the Crusades, and now we're here in Act 2 within the demon realm, trying to get in contact with one of the main demons. It's crazy. I did not expect this to ever happen, but it's happening, and I'm literally walking around and demons aren't attacking me now yet. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start this video up now. Appreciate y'all being here. Be sure to leave a follow if you want some more CRPGs, some more hard pressed games. I know I'm going to be playing Elden Ring, Dying Light 2. I know I want to play Monster Hunter Rise. I really do want to play that. Those are the 3 games on my mind. I know there's Horizon Zero Dawn, the new game coming out, but I can't play it because there's no PS5s anywhere, so it's just not happening. But there's also some other indie games that I also want to play as well with you guys if you're up to it. And anyway, without further ado, here we go. Okay, we are here right now. Everything's good on the sound? Yeah, I think we're fine. Sorry, my man, something went down the wrong tube, basically, is what I'm saying. Okay. Right now we are in a tavern full of demons. There's burning hellfire on the side of the area, and that slave over there is just fine. He is just fine. He's cool with it. What's the first thing that we need to do? It looks like we need to experience the bliss. Basically gladiator fights that are going on in here in order to progress. So I guess we're gonna have to sign up in some way. This one, Rapture of Rupture, is gonna have to do with the upper city, and then there is probably something in the mid level. Basically there's different tiers to this demon realm. We're in the lower level. If we want to go up to the upper mid section, we need to do something. It's crazy. It's a lot going on. You're crazy, Owl. Listen, I know. Appreciate y'all being here. Love y'all, and let's continue on. I think I went through this door, didn't I? I did. Yeah. Yes, okay. There is an upstairs as well. Wait, why is that still? Oh yeah, that's right. What is upstairs? What the hell is this? It's a guard. Oh, it's one of the guards. Oh god, I don't want to fuck with that dude. Okay, we're not fucking with that dude. What is he guarding?
Move out.
Let me talk to him. Or let me... Okay, he's guarding this area. Senior guard. Yeah, I'm not fucking with these guys. That's just not happening. We're just not gonna deal with them today. Okay, there's a way this way. There's a beggar. This is weird. That's weird that there's actually demon commoners up in here.
I sense something.
Where? Where do you sense the thing that you're sensing? Is it on top of the building? Oh, it is on top of the building. Well, I can't get there. It's not happening. Yeah, don't worry about it right now. Okay, I see you. I'm glad I brought Aru because she knows these neck of the woods. There's some loot over here. Go ahead and grab it. You can't grab it because you're a... Triceratops. There we go. We're getting more loot here down here. There's some room for some growth down here. Word on the street is that Kaivaro seized control over the succubi from Minago. They're both alive, which means they struck some kind of deal. No, Minago's dead. I killed her. I know it, you know it, everybody knows it. Leaks are whispering up there on the roof after driving us away. I wish I could spill their blood. Jeez. They just say that out loud. What are you waiting for? Climb up there. Gut them. Oh, now you're shaking. Then shut your trap before you hear some down and rip out your tongue. Jeez. So these people up here, these alchemists, are yapping up there. That must be a side mission of some kind. I'm sorry, what?
Tactical retreat. No.
What is happening? Okay, so they're just gonna randomly attack us on the street. You know what? I should expected this. This is my own fault, okay? This is my own fault. I should have known that literal demons would attack me on the street.
Into the fray. Go. I will resist.
Okay. Ooh, you got some new moves. Rightful presence. Interesting. He's got 8 as well. Start off with this bad boy right here. There we go. Ooh, he's much stronger. He's a big dragon now. Yo, I'm gonna straight up just hurt my dragon like that? Is that what we're doing right now? Oh no, I just hurt my dragon. Oh god. My bad.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
That's one's down. 2 more left. That one's down. Oh, there's a third one there. Gotta get that one too.
The light, take you.
He's down. Let's see. And he's down. Okay. That was random. I did not expect to
Rules are made to be broken.
Was it random, Matt? Was it? Or are you just being a fool? You should have known. Okay. Now that we are full health now, excuse me. Yeah, they just randomly attack me. Okay, I can take their loot though, right? Yep, that's cool. Intoxicated demons. Oh, they were intoxicated. That's why they were drunk off their minds. Got it. All coming together now. They had loot though. I will gladly take their loot. Okay, what we got here?
See? I'm indispensable.
Signs of the wall indicate that a drug merchant can be found here. Interesting. People sure do love drugs here. Does not seem like... That would explain the alchemists upstairs. The alchemists are probably making some sort of concoction that's just making people lose their minds. And I'm here for it. Oh god, what is that? To the Battle Bliss Arena. Good lord, that scared the crap out of me. Okay, this is another one. Bad Luck Tavern, experiencing the bliss. I don't know why it's trying to point me back to the tavern. I'll go back, but I just wanted to look around a bit. It seems to me like I need to go upstairs from here, but I can't.
I lead, you follow.
Let's move onwards. How's this? Yes, I'm in hell. Yes, Cleveland Brown is in hell. So glad you noticed. There's a 2,000% chance that once I get up here, these guys are gonna start fighting. Well, not next to the guards. They're not gonna fight against. Ouch! All right, guys, that's enough. I get it. It won't happen again. Just not my eyes. Not my eyes. Move your hand, scum, or we'll break the other one too. I said, move it. A group of demons, laughing with glee, is kicking a skinny babu curled up on the ground. Not your eyes. Fine then, your belly. Have some of this. What are you doing? You're hurting him. Ember dashes towards the demons laid out on the ground, shielding him from their blows. Stop! Why are you doing this to him? Huh? Who's that? The demons goggle at the girl. I'm just a mortal, weak and silly. Compared to you, I'm a mayfly. One moment I'm here, the next I'm gone. But you'd better listen to what I tell you because I've lived more than you have. Wow. What you have? What? Yeah. It's like you're only 100 years old. By demon standards, you were born yesterday. How could you have lived longer than they have? But it's true, I'm not lying. It's quite easy to prove. What's with all the riddles? What do you mean you've lived more than us? It's very simple. I've lived very, very long. But I have friends, those I can protect, those who are glad to see me. There are many sad things, but I still know what happiness is. But you? Beating, biting, fearing, hating each other? Are you really happy? And if you aren't, is this any kind of life? So yeah, I've lived a lot, but you've spent centuries and centuries without really living. Bah, this mortal brat, this lump of meat is going to preach to us. The demon gives predatory sniff, bends down and shows off his mouth filled with sharp teeth. You know what makes me happy? Gobbling up tasty pieces of meat like you. Yeah, it's not happening. Playing Warframe, so I'm not paying attention. That's cool. That's fine. I appreciate you being here, though. Warframe is freaking amazing. As soon as I get cross-player, cross-save, which they're working on, I would like to play some Warframe on the PC. I don't want to play on console anymore. Also, I haven't done the new war thing yet. Ember looks at him sincerely. She reaches out and strokes his horned head with her burned palm. Poor thing, you're so hurt and scared all the time. You feel a bit better from a while when you torture others and forget about your suffering, but is that really happiness? The demon recoils from her touch. There is a combination of surprise and terror on his fearsome face. Are you crazy or something? The demons stand around Ember. Their faces show caution and rapacious interest. It is clear that they are slightly afraid of a strange girl who shows no fear, but at the same time they see no obvious threat. Ember, this demon is wounded. Words are well and good, but let's help him. Oh, you're right. How embarrassing. There. Ember whispers a spell and the demon's wounds heal.
Access. Yes.
The Babu jumps up and runs away from Ember and the demons who are beating him. Screw you! I owe you nothing! Of course you don't. I helped you for no reason, just because I wanted to. I hope you'll be alright. Ha! For no reason? You're stupid. No one does anything without a reason. She's a witch, probably wants to sell us something. Some magic potions or herbs. Come on, show us what do you have? What? No, I'm not selling anything. I just wanted to tell you how much you're missing. I mean, you're free, freer than anyone in the world, but you use this freedom to make life miserable for yourself and everyone else. Just think how much happier you could be. Ember keeps preaching. The demons listen, occasionally interrupting with laughter and obscene jokes. Finally, the grow bored and walk away. They left. Do you think they understood anything? Let's see. Let's see. If anyone in the world can convince a demon to repent, it's you. Thank you, but it's not about me. There is a kindness in every creature, even in demons. They just forgot about it for some reason. You know, I was thinking, I tried sending prayers to the demon lords, and I tried talking to demons in the street, but one of the demon lords lives right here in the city. Not to cool her, right? What if I try to talk to her? Not through prayer, but in person? You're going to meet her sooner or later, aren't you? Please take me with you. I'm sure if we meet face to face like you and I are talking right now, I'll be able to convince her to stop being so mean. You'll take me to her, promise? Interesting. I guess that follows with her companion mission. She's asking for a tall order, but I actually am interested in what she has to say. Lore?
Damn! It's just not my lucky day.
I guess not. Okay. What's this way? There's an athletics check over here. Interesting. Let's do a quick save before we go up there and break our bones. Well, that's what happens. That's just what happens. What Warframe do you play? Why is the athletics check so high around here? Try it again.
Waste of my time.
I don't think it's happening. I don't think it's happening. It's so weird. Alright, I'll try one more time, and if it doesn't work, that's fine. I want to go back into the tavern. It's asking for a high athletics check, a 32. And my character is... Who has the highest athletics, actually? Athletics is a 25. The hide armor is not helping for some reason. Scale mail. Okay. That's athletics. Nope. 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 I got the highest athletics out of everybody.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
That's more heals for him. Let us go ahead and try. No, no more trying. It's obvious that it's not gonna work. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do it again. I'll do it again, but good lord.
Got it.
Hey, we got it.
This is my kind of work.
Nice. A new cloak. Nice. An apprentice lock. What's this right here? Looks like these rooftops can be used to bypass the guards and get to the street above. Interesting. Are you serious? We can bypass all that? Wait, so we got multiple ways of getting through. That is interesting. Let's do a quick save right here. We can bypass the guards and get through? Okay, first things first. Let's figure out what that cloak is. Librarian's cloak. The cloak grants the wearer plus 10 competitive bonus on using device skills. It also increases the effect caster level by 4 when using scrolls. That could be really useful for Nenio. That's a 17. A 20 for the Deadeye. What kind of weapon do you got? Oh, it's better. It's better in every way. Oh, we need to copy that receipt. Totally forgot about it. Okay. Amulet of natural armor. Studded leather. Okay. Okay, let's give it a try.
Done!
Holy crap, we did it. First try. So much for going to the guards. Or actually signing up for that battle bliss thing. I wonder if it was a good idea to do that, considering that we could actually go. Finding your way around Alushira. In this strange abyssal realm, space itself sometimes behave in weird, unexpected ways. By turning the camera due south, north, east, and west, you can move parts of the city around, even floating islands, opening new paths. Oh boy, this is trippy. That thing is asking for a mobility check. Whoa, 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 we got loot. We got loot. We got some diamond dust. More stuff for money. I wish there was a junk button. Okay, so since we went up here, did we change anything? No, we have not. Gladiator fights are one of the most popular. There's a passion for bloody love of mask conquest. One of the few things that unites the demons and make society rather unruly horrible. The stars that fight in the arena, none to garner, even not the coolest. The title of arena champion brings fame and glory to whoever bears it, perhaps enough to garner even not the coolest attention. Fighting in the Battle Bliss Arena is a potential path to fame and glory, naturally. Okay. Or to the fights. Okay. So that's one way of getting not the coolest attention. This is blocked off, I see that. We could do a quick save here. I'm wondering which way to go. Is this gonna lead back?
Please, forgive me.
What did she do? What did she do? She said, please forgive me, and then we're about to head back. Oh boy, she killed us. Well, not really. Okay. Alright. Looks like you have to keep on doing an athletics check to get up and down there. That's gonna be a pain. But that seems to be the way that we would go. Let's keep on going. I want to figure out what's going on. This place is trippy.
Got it.
I sense something.
Oh, there's a trap. Let's not. There's a slave hanging up over there. What up, slave? How you doing? How's life? Not so good? Well, okay.
This is my kind of work.
Nice. All right. This place is amazing. The music's nice too. Yo, what up, demons? Hey, how's it going? How's life? Oh my dear lord. This demon looks frail and sickly, especially in comparison to the mighty entourage that surrounds him. His voice sounds dull and tired, but his demeanor is calm and self-assured. He clearly believes himself to be full control of the situation. A mortal with mythic abilities. How fortunate that you have made your way to the abyss. Moreover, you have come to Alashira, which makes things even more convenient for me. Yes, what a stroke of luck. You see, I need you to be my test subject. So are you going to attack me, or... Yes, let's get started, shall we? Servants, you don't have to take this specimen alive. I just need the body.
None shall escape.
Oh boy. I like how we're fighting right in front of the guards. This Maralitha is gonna be a pain in the ass. So I honestly don't want to deal with that right now.
I will resist.
Let's see. Is she immune to sleep? Like everything else she's probably immune to?
Surrender or else.
She's immune to that, but she's not immune to sleep.
Too late for apologies.
Oh, there's one right behind us. Yo, he is whipping our ass. He just keeps on throwing alchemy at us. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's not go up there so quickly. Dang, he had alchemy abilities out the ass. He was throwing bombs after bombs after bombs. Let's head back.
Please, forgive me.
Ugh. That's fine.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
I'm losing my temper.
We're fine. Wait, does that still require... Yeah, it still requires an athletics check. Wait, what? Oh.
I finished here. Is there more?
Okay, we succeeded on that, at least. There's an athletics check to go back down here, but is there really a reason? Yeah, there's really not a reason to do that. We could just go down through here, through the tavern, and then bada bing, bada boom. All good. Okay. This leads outside. The commoner, Wooljiff. Yes. Commoner. Get lost, I'm not looking for drinking companions. A familiar face? This halfling with his horrible burned face and crimson whiteless eyes looks strangely familiar. After a moment's recollection, you remember his features. This is the sobbing man who stumbled into a nest of viscavers and lost his sight as a result. Luckily for him, you arrived just in time to pull him out of that ditch, only for him to end up in an even more dangerous and sinister way. Like, who are you? The halfling scans you suspiciously with his terrifying red eyes. He speaks in a silken voice with his hand carefully hides under his clothes where undoubtedly a weapon is hidden. The name's Scamcrow, and just who are you? Don't you recognize me? I saved you from those Viscavers. For a few seconds the halfling is silent and stunned, and then exclaims in excitement. From an eerie eye, a single bloody tear appears, out of sheer emotion perhaps. I thought your voice was familiar. From the life of me, I just couldn't remember where I'd heard it. So it was you. What a surprise, what a joy. I thought I was a goner, and even then you grabbed me by my skivvies and snatched me out of the claws of death. I never had the chance to repay you. When I came out, I looked around and there was crusaders everywhere. My first thought was that they got me. They caught up to me, those pious dogs. I hadn't noticed that I was unbound and unguarded until later. When I took off running, I wasn't right in the head, you see. I had a nasty fever, and I didn't even get the chance to meet my savior. But not this time. I'm not going anywhere. Here, take it. This is for old Scamcrow, the scoundrel who still lives and breathes inside of lying dead in the blasted canyon. It's item received, Ashmaker. What's wrong with your eyes? I thought I healed you. The Viscavers left some crap behind, some kind of acidic slime, or maybe those wretched laid eggs. I don't know. Whatever it was, on the 7th day, my left eye went dim, and on the 9th, some sort of shadow spawned in my right eye. It kept wriggling in there. A healer in the battle bliss cut out my old eyes and sewed these in instead. Now I can see in pitch darkness and tell differences in temperature, and do a bunch of other stuff. A master of his craft, that healer was. Ruthless though. How do you end up in the crevice? As soon as the Crusaders started mopping up our forces in Canabreus, I knew it was time to split. Them Eagle Watch interrogators snooping around everywhere, asking questions. Just how did Baphomet cultists get into the city with such ease before the attack? You know, half of our agents are scholars, not spies. Catch one and he'll rat out the rest. So I was out of there in an instant and on my way back to my mates. I wish I could have found a proper guide though, so I wouldn't have fallen into the Viscaver nest. Why were you scared of the Crusaders? As I was legging it away from Canabreus, I just couldn't shake the image of the gallows. They'd hang me from they'd be hanging me from the gallows for treason and all that. You wouldn't believe all the stunts I pulled off. I smuggled Lady Monago's letters into the city, hid cultists under the guise of merchants' guards in my own home, brought Faxon into the town of Estrad, did some research on the Blackwing Library for Lord Xanther. We showed the demons where the Crusader barracks were on the first night. Me? They were all cut down, unarmored, and half asleep. When the resistance gathered at the Defender's Heart, who was in that found out that told me the demons about it. Me again. The whole thing hinged on messengers and spies like me. That's why the Crusaders wouldn't gladly hung me if I were caught. You scums, so many good folks died because you filth like you. Hey, has she lost it or something? Get this lunatic away from me. She'll hurt me. Pay her no mind, brother. It's just Sister Sela hurt here. Still ain't got over the shock of what went down in Canabreus. Those scummy Crusaders massacred our side, you know. Sela lost so many of her brothers and sisters in evil, she did. All of them killed by that butcher the people of Mendev call the Commander. Oh yeah, so she took part in the storming of Canabreus, did she? Does look like a cultist to me. More like one of those damn crusaders. Her a crusader? Don't make me laugh. She done in her first paladin when she was still in her teens. Swipe the pious sod's helmet right before a battle. Do you really think a nasty piece of work like that would become a crusader? Sela grates her teeth at the sound of Woljif's words, but the incredible effort forces her to hold back a stream of curses trying to escape her lips. She simply gives a grim nod, staring daggers at both the halfling and the tiefling in turn. Why work for the demons? All for wizardly knowledge. I've always been curious to a fault, especially when it comes to magic. Once I was allowed wizards books, there was no stopping me. So I met a guy who let me read a whole bunch of banned books. It wasn't until later I found out that he was an apprentice of Xanther, the Plagued One himself. Now that one knows a lot, so I asked to be the Plagued One's apprentice too. That's how I chose my side. What are you doing in the Abyss? Same thing you are, hiding. You're one of us Baphomet agents too, right? Why else would you hole up in this dump with me instead of fighting over in Galorian? I have a keen eye. It's like I can spot a few cultists from a mile away. He's like, I'll be going now. You take care now, and remember, this is no Galorian. Things are rougher here. I'm not gonna kill him. Thought about it though. He has a quarterstaff. A flaming quarterstaff is wielded by his attacks rolls for evocation spells. Nice. Can she get that ability just for holding on to it? I think so.
Sod is restless. I wonder why.
Let me read it again. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm not gonna do
make
it.
Things right.
Is there anybody else in here that I could speak to? Whoever this person. Hey, you're not a local, are you? Have you come from Galorian? That makes a few fellow countrymen, since I hail from Absalom. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Magister Melira, a certified specialist in resolving magic-related issues, and the captain of an airship called Starcatcher III. What's a sorceress from Absalom doing in this rat hole in the middle of the abyss? I suppose you could say that I'm trying to cheat my own fate. In the current stage of my life, the abyss seems like the best port to call home for me. There aren't a lot of experienced and at the same time trustworthy captains around here, so I never sit idle. To seem honest, how did you manage to survive in this place? I see what you're getting at. You're asking how a captain who doesn't grab everything that isn't bolted down, a captain that doesn't steal cargo and doesn't throw passengers overboard, how can they survive surrounded by a gang of bloodthirsty pirates? My answer is simple. My principles protect me. I strictly follow the unwritten Arena code. I never ignore those in distress. I never attack other vessels, and I honor the integrity of the cargo that I am entrusted with. Maybe I look like an idiot to the other captains, but I don't care. My dodgedness earns each respect, even if it also provokes the ire. Besides, they know that I'm stubborn and I'll defend myself to the very end. I suppose that's the real reason why they haven't slit my throat and seized my ship yet. I'd like to know more about you and your ship. I can understand your curiosity. You won't find another ship like the Starcatcher III in the Abyss. Actually, captains like me are rarely here as well, for obvious reasons. Tell me about your ship. Starcatcher III, as you can guess by her name, is not the first ship I have a captain, but she is without a doubt the most technologically advanced and she has been through the most amazing adventures. She's the most reliable and neat vessel you can find in the Midnight Isles. Okay. Who works on your ship? I handpick my crew personally and extremely meticulously. I try to recruit those who are not completely corrupted by the prevailing customs of this place. Let's put it that way. Even here, there's a chance, a rare one, but still a chance to meet a mortal with a good heart. Someone who, though poisoned by this malice environment, is not yet beyond redemption. I do my best to help these people, and if I'm successful, I give them enough gold as they can relocate to some other plane, and then I send them on their way. Starcatcher the Third, so there was a first and second. Starcatcher the Second crashed on the rocks of Alinthia. We were sailing over Myra Island when a mutiny broke out. It's an evil place where discord and hostility fill the air like a noxious miasma. A part of the crew tried to seize the ship, the other remained loyal to me, and a massacre ensued. Defending myself, I had to fight my friends till I was the last one standing, the last survivor, all by myself. I managed to guide my ship to Alanthea, but when I was bringing up her in the land, the rocks tore into her like a fishmonger gutting a fish. Starcatcher the Second was irreparably damaged. As for me, I escaped with a couple of bruises and a chipped tooth. As for Starcatcher the First, it was because of her that I decided to settle in the Abyss. How'd you wind up in the Abyss? I was once a member of the Arcana Miriam, the most prestigious magic academy in Absalom, and then a captain too, and I delivered special cargo and passengers at my colleague's request. I've been assigned to a risky and extremely important rescue mission on the plain of Abaddon. I had to rescue a group of Pathfinders who had gotten into hot water there. I literally ripped them out of the claws of Grave Dragger, the Herald of Zephyrus, god of accidental and pointless death. That's a god? You made a god out of that? The Herald of Zephyrus, god of accidental and pointless death. What in the world? And that son of a bitch never forgave me for that show of respect. He put a curse on me. People around me started dying, but those I cared about and those I've never even heard of. News of horrible and pointless and tragic accidents that cut lives unnaturally short followed me wherever I went, but nothing happened to me. I managed to get out of trouble, any trouble, without a scratch, even when violence raged around. I tried to get rid of my curse, but no one could lift it. Soon after that, Starcatcher the First was wrecked in a terrible storm. I understand. Alright, I'm leaving now. Fair winds to you. That was weird. Why would I attack the guy? It's just random. Like, you can attack this person. Why would I do that? If y'all don't shut up. They're all over here making and I'm like, well, stop. You're not scary. You're just weird. Okay. Let's try to reach out here. Okay. This is a different way. What's that? Flow of lava rushing through the ocean and somewhere on the top of it. Oh, there's a giant volcano on the top of this area, huh? Every time when I move the camera, something happens. I think I saw some loot right up there, but I can't get to it. Not yet, anyway.
I sense something.
Where? OwlCat? Who the hell is this? A group of dirty beggars in tattered clothes have gathered around a handsome young man with a messy dark hair. The crowd is clearly hostile, but he doesn't seem to notice. He gives the beggars a charming smile, completely oblivious to the sharp shivs glinting in their hands. Hey dude, welcome back. Good to have you. The young man has a glove puppet on his hand, a dragon made of rags with buttons for eyes. He raises it up and begins to ventriloquist in the surprising deep voice. Hey you lousy parasites, who's in charge here? The young man lowers his puppet and beams cheerfully. He addresses the crowd normally in a warm, friendly voice. I would like an invite your leader to a romantic dinner with candles. I'll pay for everything, of course. We got a question about a spell protection from alignment. Communal. What's the question? When I click on it, I get to choose between 4 different ones. It says evil, good, chaos, and law. Yes, absolutely. So you would have to. It'll protect you only momentarily from certain attacks from. So what if I'm fighting Mongols? Mongols shouldn't be evil. They might be neutral though. What you should do is at the bottom left of the corner, or try to examine the enemy that you're fighting, and you'll see on the top whether or not the person's chaotic, whether or not the person's neutral, lawful, or whatever. It's going to be right next to their name on top, and just try to gauge what type of enemy you're fighting. So then you just use protection like that. So they say they're neutral. It's useless. If they're neutral, then you got nothing for them. There's no protection needed. There's just nothing. Yeah. Neutral is just neutral. So there's no need to use any protections. But let's say you're fighting some cultists. Obviously they're going to be evil or chaotic evil, and you want to use protection from chaos or protection from evil, because there are certain abilities, like let's say blasphemy, which is an evil ability, or I think it's chaotic evil ability. If somebody uses blasphemy against you, it will do 0 damage. But after that happens, after they use that certain ability that's pertaining to your protection, the protection will do 0 to low damage, or either low damage or 0 damage. The protection spell will be done, so you would have to put another protection spell on, because the thing is like a temporary yeah. Spells seem weird as well. Like, I got some spells that I haven't memorized. Like, I haven't yeah, you'll get spells as you level. Like, let's say for instance you level and you get to choose a couple of spells. Let's say you get to use Callous Call or Hideous Laughter. You get those two spells. Cool. That's the spells that you chose. But once you reach completion of leveling up, you'll also notice a whole list of other abilities that come with that class, which is actually kind of cool. Yeah, like Cure Wounds, something like that. Like, let's say you're a shaman. Shaman's gonna get healing abilities. Yeah, shaman's gonna have, you're gonna have default skills that come as you level. So let's say, yeah. Like, you don't gotta memorize so that I can still use it. Yeah, it just comes with the trade. Yeah, you're just gonna have it with you. It just comes with you by default. Especially if you're a shaman. Shaman's gonna have healing abilities. The young man lowers his puppet and beams cheerfully. He addresses the crowd normally in a warm, friendly voice. I would like to invite your leader to a romantic dinner with candles. I'll pay for everything, of course. I will not interfere. The beggars whisper among themselves. You manage to catch a few snippets of their conversation. He's crazy, leave him be. And what if he bites you? Before the crowd disperses, the young man jots something down in his book. Well, that was interesting. And
Something is not right here.
what? Oh, it's up here. Got it.
I sense something.
Is it another thing up here? I'm not seeing it down here.
Move out.
Aru's following me? This place is creepy, isn't it? Even by the city standards. She casts her eyes over the devastated landscape on the slums. But you know, believe it or not, one of my few good memories of the Abyss is from this place. Will you tell me what happened? It was a bad day for me. I was hiding from dangerous demons I owed money to. Or rather, now I've come to realize that that was just a low-grade street gang who must have been eaten up by someone stronger since then. But back then, they were a real threat to me. Their thugs have already made a hole in my side, and they were following my blood trail to finish what they started. I barely managed to find a quiet corner, some basement or shed, but it was already occupied by this tiefling I had ready to flee. But he smiled and told me I could sit beside him. She smiles. I was probably acting like some skittish animal. I sat as far away from him as I could, ready to stab him or maybe run from it as a moment notice. But he gave me a healing potion and told me I could hide there as long as I needed. We started talking. He was a traveler from some other plane, not Galorian though. He was also hiding, though I don't remember who from who now. We remained in the hideout for several days. He shared his food with me. Some kind of pancakes, odd ones, spicy. I've never tried anything like that before. I thought he expected something from me in return. Well, you can guess that I thought he wanted, but he didn't lay a single finger on me. Instead of saying goodbye, he said, "Don't thank me, just pass it on." Back then, I didn't get him at all. Only when I came to Dresden did I hear the phrase again and learn what it meant. So did you pass it on? You know, now that I think about it, I didn't. I've helped many people since then, of course, but all of them were mortals back on Glorian. I've never helped anyone in Arshula, which means I still owe him a debt. Did you ever meet him again? No, never. And what do you think the phrase means? It's like revenge, but turned around. A stranger does you a good turn, doesn't demand payment, and in exchange, you find another stranger and do them a good turn for free. It sounds odd. Demons wouldn't understand it. I barely understand it even now. But the main idea is to increase the good in the world, right? Why don't you repay the debt right here and now? Now, but... You're right. Why not? Hey you, wait, hold on, don't run. Just stay where you are. The fast determined pace Aru's approaches a dirty scab covered Apricadilu. Man, it's hard to say these names. It's hard to say these names. What you need? The demon's eyes dart across, seeking potential escape routes, but as soon as he realizes that no one is going to beat him up, he bares his teeth. You must, well... The succubus cringes under the little demon's glare and hastens to finish. You must need money, so here you go, take it. Abrigo snatches the pouch of Arshia's hand and weighs it in his crooked and deformed palm. Ha! So what am I gonna do? Stab someone? Torch someone? You don't have to do anything. This is simply for you. No reason. Pass it on. The succubus says the last words. And then he scurries off. That's it, he's gone. I'm not even sure if there was any point to that. I bet he didn't even understand a thing. You needed a lot of time to understand too. That's right. The confusion expression on the succubus face gives way to a timid smile. I don't know if I have really changed anything by giving gold to the poor wretch, but you know, I feel better now, and it's not because I repaid my debt to the traveler. It's just I did something for someone by myself. I didn't think, I just did it. Before I only knew a world where everyone tried to devour each other, but now when I know what it feels like to help others, I can think of another world. A world where everyone helps, and it's an amazing thought. Maybe that's what Elysium is like. Okay. Cool. Sturdy thing. A 20 DC of trickery? Oh my gosh.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Oh wow. And he did it. Okay, gold statue. Ooh, we got some sapphire rings here. Oh, we got some real loot now. Really wish that they had some. We're gonna go in here slowly.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Oh, my dear Lord.
All this waiting bores me.
I'm gonna give this to some of y'all.
Pay attention.
Is it another trap? I bet it is. Oh, I see it. I see it. I'll get to it in just a second.
I welcome your company.
Something wrong?
A bright future awaits us.
Let's see. Flaming, flame burst.
Please, allow me.
Okay. We're good. Anyway, guys, I do really appreciate y'all being here for some more CRP goodness. Some good old storytelling.
This is my kind of work.
What's up, Ghost Girl? Appreciate you, by the way. Oh my gosh, there's like how many traps? Yes, it did work. Okay. There's some traps over here. Be careful, be careful.
This is my kind of work.
Okay, we got it. Demon Slayer soup. That's actually kind of funny. More solution. It's the purifying solution. Yes, that's exactly what we need. I'm gonna save it. Appreciate you being here, Ghosts. Demon Slayer soup. Let's. Oh, I think I've already gotten the Demon Slayer soup one though.
Something is not right here.
No, something is actually really right. We have a new bow. Hells yeah. Feral Charge. If the wielder of this +4 speed composite shortbow has an animal companion or a similar creature, it is affected by a constant haste spell effect. Interesting. Excuse me. Would it be considered that she has an animal companion? Yeah. She has an animal companion. I don't think this will be useful for... We'll give it to her. Whenever this +3 composure bush lands a hit, we suffer as an additional one. Let's go with the Feral Charge. Give that to her. That's fine. Nice, we got some loot there. Is that a door? No, I don't think so. And that fire doesn't really do anything for me. I can't wait until I don't know, like, I move into a place of my own or something like that. I would like to move in with a friend or something and just get an actual wired connection, because
I will help where I can.
yeah, what I got is not the best connection, I'll be honest. Why is it so cold here? I want to go home to the plane of fire without the flames around. I feel so cranky. I want to kill someone. I
won't let you hurt my friends.
Oh, look. What are you talking about? There's fire all around you. There's lava right there. What are you talking about? So you're an idiot. You know what? That's fine. Be dumb all your life. Are they considered chaotic evil outsider?
No glory without risk.
Nice hit.
I will resist.
That's one down. All right. Let's see. Oh, lightning storm. I rolled a 9. What's that? Vulnerable curse. Saving throw results. Rolled a 9 with 24 modifiers. Equals 33. The difficulty C is 19. Yes, a lot of modifiers. I don't know why I made you do that. I'm so sorry.
Die!
Nice hit, nice hit.
Cover me, all right?
The inheritor, guide my blade.
He's down.
Prepare yourself.
You missing this much is cringe. What in the world? The Heralder just came in out of nowhere? Oh, he was with me the whole time, that's right. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that.
Let's hear you cry!
Do appreciate the backup though.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Into the fray.
Desna, guide my
He's
hand.
down. Let's see.
Go.
Call of Lightning did low amount of damage. Why was it so low? Tell me. Saving throw halves the damage.
Run them through!
Distract them from me.
No glory without risk.
Out of my sight!
Okay. Let's go ahead with...
of my way!
Alright, he's dead. Why is the Heralder still here?
Smile. The world's
I don't
not
understand.
ending just yet.
Don't understand.
Battles await.
I'll take it though. Hey everybody, appreciate y'all being here. Please be sure to leave a follow down below. Appreciate it. I got more games on the way. Definitely looking forward to Elden Ring. That's one of the games that I'm looking forward to. I will be dying a lot, just to let you know. I will. That's just the trick of the trade, is that you'll be dying a lot in that game.
Let's move already.
You're a good person.
Rules
I
are
like you.
made to be broken.
What is?
No reason to pause.
Oh, they had loot. Sarah, who is this? The sound of your footsteps startles the demon. She gives you a baleful look. You have disturbed me, mortal. Why have you broken my solitude? On second thought, save your answers. Your reasons do not interest me. A boy of about 12 stands next to her. The boy examines his wrists, which are covered in strange round scars that look like they may have come from suction cups. His inflamed skin, burned eyes, and general appearance suggest that demon blood runs through his veins. He lifts his gaze and gives you a long, sad look. He's like, who are you? I am Zara, the grim mortal worm, and the most skillful explorer of the dark depths of Ishur. I learned from the master Wilderness himself. These are a lot of made-up words, so I'm not gonna get them right, and I'm sorry. The trusted mage of the Lady in Shadow. One day I will surpass my master's skill and take his place. Everyone knows this, including Willidus himself. So next time you dare to address me, do so with respect, if you'd like your head to remain on your shoulders. What are you doing? I'm listening to the ocean and waiting for this worthless whelp to recover enough strength to plunge back into Ishur's depths. What a shame that I cannot walk its paths myself. How ironic that the most covered mysteries are revealed to the most pitiful of creatures, mortals. Who is this boy? Demon gives an arrogant snort. Zargos is my son, the best of my offspring. He is helpful and obedient, which is the only reason I condescend to take care of this wretched creature. What draws you to Ishur? The unknowability of it. It's sad. Everything is possible in the abyss, but we demons received only the most trivial and vulgar part of it. Flying islands, storm of living fire, awakening tombs, and songs that could steal the minds of those who sleep. The true wanderers, the greatest paradoxes, and the mysteries that should not exist are hidden in these waters. They lie so deep that even Dagon's servants dare not descend into the darkness. It is the domain of Qyphos. Qyphos? I think I said that right. Where common sense is a lie. The abstractions are more substantial and solid than matter. He's like, are you alright, kid? The boy flinches as you speak. Mother, may I speak to him? The demon's voice holds suspicion and anger. Don't speak to the boy. What do you want with him? Are you plotting to steal him away? Be warned, if you lay a finger on him, you will regret it. What would you prefer, Zorx? What do I want? In the depths, nobody knows this word, want. And I wasn't taught it on the surface either. I know how to obey, dive, be quiet, but I don't know how to want. What could I possibly want? Stop addressing my property, worm, or I'll pour the waters of Ishur down your throat and let the ocean's tiny mollusks devour you from the inside and turn you into their shell. Jesus Christ, woman. That's very creative, actually. Jeez. What are you doing to your son? Tell me the truth. Demon frowns haughtily. Do you truly think I will answer, you worm? I grow ever more inclined to destroy you as well. Mother tells me to dive deep to places where moonlight never reaches. Down there, the boy stops, drowned by the demon's anger and hiss. Sorry, mother, I won't say anymore. Champion, how could we allow this child to remain in the hands of this cruel creature? Normally, I would say we have no right to deprive a child of their parents' love, but these creatures do not know love. How could a mother be so cruel to her child? So what if he's my blood? That's not why I feel feed and protect him. Little Zorgs is valuable because his brothers and sisters died during my research. What? He is the only one who shows reliable, constant results. She envies him. That's why she's so cruel to him. She wants to dive into the depths herself, but cannot. I will not let you torture this boy. I'm taking him away from you. The demon looks you over, and the confidence in her eyes fades. She shrugs. You want to take the boy? I don't care. He's yours. I won't fight over a trifle like the life of some mortal spawn, especially since it's nearly exhausted its usefulness. Take him and do as you want with him. I now have a son! Little tiefling Zorgs. The boy you saved from his wicked mother gives you the look that is both sad and mature beyond his years. I sense a certain darkness within this youth, hiding deep inside, yet he himself is not evil. His soul is pure and kind, as a child's soul should be. The boy is silent and focused as he too heard the voice of the hand, and he suddenly responds, does this spirit speak the truth? Is there really darkness inside me? But how could I carry evil in me, yet not be evil? His gaze pierces you as he wants to say something else, but reconsiders it the last moment. It's alright to be different. I'm different too. The commander has lots of odd friends. Do you want to be friends? He shrugs slightly. I think so. I don't know how, but I'll try. What do I need to do? Nothing. We are now friends. You don't have to do anything to be friends. You just have to want to be friends. Who are you? My name is Zorgs. I'm a creature of her making, and until recently I was her creature in every way. I had many brothers and sisters, but none survived the research, so I was the only one left. Now that my mother is gone, I don't know who I am. Am I Zorgs? But that name means nothing. It was whispered into my mother's ear by Ishir. So who am I? Oh god, this kid's going deep in. He's going deep in. I don't know what to do. Tell me about your mother. Let's start off with that. Her name is Zara the Grim, and she used to be a pauper, a diver who collected the Ishar had taken. The ocean has no floors, so she recovered whatever hadn't sunk too deep. But those bounties were generous as Ishar is harsh. No one knows the ocean as well as she did. She knows the safe passages, and she guides ships swimming as half speed so they don't fall back. Oh, so she is a smuggler. Nice. She is a child of Ishar. She was created in it, and her first cry burst from her lips the moment she broke the surface. But many centuries have passed since her incarnation. She is dark like Ishar, cruel like Ishar, powerful and uncompromising like Ishar, brutal and merciless towards her children like Ishar. What magical experiments did Ishar perform on you? Did Shara perform on you? I'm too young and I don't know enough to judge them. We'd go to the shore, go to Ishar. She'd feed me potions, then force me to dive deeper and deeper each time. By the time I was 8, I could dive so deep that the water pressed on me from all sides, and my body no longer wanted to ascend. I had to stay there as long as I could. Damn, this mother's cruel. Then I'd come up with nose bleeding, and sometimes my mouth and ears, as well as even my eyes. The next day, Mother would make me drink a different potion that set me down again. It was so dark down there. I could feel the touches of strange dark things. Sometimes their vibrations reached me as if they were communicating with me. On those days, I vomited black slime. So whatever's in that dark blackness of water is seeping into his body. I tried to hear their voices, but I never had enough time. Mother would be furious, beat me, brew a new potion, then make me dive deeper, stay longer. The last time I spent 7 hours in the water. Jeez, there were so many vibrations, they enveloped me. And then I realized I am neither food nor an enemy. Though I had the blood of an enemy in my veins, what does it mean? I don't understand. It was a little boring, so I imagined I was a giant octopus floating in the deep, waiting for prey. I'm afraid no one else will tell me more about me because you angered my mother, and she is vindictive. Well, she wasn't going to tell you anything. She was determined to go deep into those waters. She wasn't going to teach you anything. She didn't care whether or not you spoke or not. I then realized I am neither food nor enemy, though. Interesting. So you can see and hear the inheritor. Yes, he glows, and he is not evil. I think I like him, but I feel there is an inconsolable conflict between us. It is unfortunate. So this child can hear and see me. He is not evil, nor is he a sorcerer or a mage or a wizard. He wields no spells that could reveal the unseen and carries no such spells cast by someone else. He just sees. What power does this youth possess? Okay, so what are we going to do with you now? I'd rather not go home, and I'd have nowhere else to go. What do you do? Those who have nowhere to go? I don't know. Maybe I should live in his share? Champion, we have no right to leave him here by himself. He needs care, and fate has entrusted you with this child. I have faith that you will make him the right choice. Explain to him how to get to the Nexus. You will find refuge at my camp if you so choose. The boy nods solemnly. Thank you for not deciding for me, but granting me the right to choose. Others have not done this, and so I will accept your invitation. The little one is now safe in our care. Neither his cruel mother nor a remorseless kidnapper will cause him further harm. I'm glad we share a belief that children should not be victims of such evil. I'm certain young Zorgs will be better off on Galorian. Interesting. That was an interesting little small story. Jeez. That was... So basically, he's been thrown into these waters constantly by his own mother just to reach the depths to see Ishar. I don't know what to say, man. I honestly don't know what to say. Oh, there is... Wait. What the fuck? Stop. Get...
No one stands in my way.
It's like the stairs were going up, and now they go down, and now they go up, and... Can I not go this way? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Forget about it. Every time when I turn, there's something new. Like, I want to go up there, but I don't know which way to turn the screen.
I lead. You follow.
Okay. That was interesting. I didn't think I was gonna get a whole full-blown story on that side. Okay, so we've... Find someone who can arrange a fight in the arena. I think we've already talked to everyone in this building.
Onwards!
Yeah, like look at this thing. It's saying go to the Bad Luck Tavern, experience the bliss. I think I know where to go. Let's just ignore all this, what I'm thinking, and just go outside. We know where it is. Let's just go. You motherfucker. Boy, if you don't get out of my way. I want to go upstairs here, but I don't know how to do it. That thing went down. I wonder where this leads. Alright, let's quick save before we do it.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Wait, it was just to reach downstairs? That's...
Done!
Fine. I mean, sure. That's so weird. I guess to avoid to go through the tavern. Fine. Whatever. Alright, let's go inside. I don't know where all this random loot came from, but okay, just leave it. Let's go into the arena. Oh, yeah. Okay. Pick this lock for me.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Ooh, acorn pie. I think you're gonna need magical acorns to make acorn pie. Nice. I wonder what that is. Why did they add magical acorns in this game? You know what? I'm not even gonna question it. Half fiend Minotaur? Yeah, you can kick rocks. I hate you. Ew. Ew. Look at that. Ew.
Head on!
Oh, Jaycott. The same guy. A handsome young man with a tonsled black hair strolls casually towards the demon surgeon. Oh, master of stitches, artist of the scalpel, and genius of the surgical profession, tell me, is your heart free? The young man has a glove puppet on his hand, a dragon made of rags and with buttons for eyes. Also, do you have an hour of free time? How about a romantic dinner? I think I know who this OwlCat is, this OwlCat whatever guy. He's leading me into the trickster path. There's different mythic packs, but I think he's leading me to the trickster path. Are you trying to flirt with him? The young man gives you a sly wink and continues his conversation with the demon. No, I would not say that my heart is free. Right now it contains 3 copper rods, 200 grams of enchanted quicksilver, and a fair dose of lamia liver extract. Pauses and gives the young man an appraising glance, but I could give you an hour or two of my time for something other than dinner. Has anyone ever told you that you have beautiful, smooth skin? I happen to be in need of some. The young man deafened steps aside to avoid the demon's outstretched claws. He jots something down in his notebook and then leaves. Okay. Guess he didn't want to be dissected. What in the world? There's literally a citizen that looks like Monago? Okay. The arena healer. I don't think I want to be healed by the arena here. Talk to him. A demon in a blood-splattered apron fusily shoves a few foul-looking chunks of flesh into his apron's pockets. His fingers are fitted with horrible and steel claws, and you hear the unpleasant sound of metal on metal as he slides them against one another like scissors. He looks up in your direction with an insane grin, and his voice makes your skin crawl. How am I gonna say this?
Are you one of those gladiators? Do you need a healer? Or are you here because you want to become more powerful? I remember you. You used to fight here. Always demanded that I restore your skin to its original smoothed, unblemished state. And you always tried to get a discount or ran away without paying. Well, it looks to me like you have an entirely new face. It's almost perfect replica of your old one, but something has changed, something imperceptible. Who performed such subtle artistry on you? How much did you pay?
Aru glances at you with an enigmatic smile. I really have changed, Stitcher. You cannot begin to fathom the price I had to pay for the transformation, but it happened without the help of a scalpel. Who are you?
I'm the most important person in the battle bliss. I am a healer. Or they called me a stitcher. They dragged those poor bleeding fowls from the arena so I can stitch them back together piece by piece. And I do mean that quite literally, since most of them are in the pieces by the time they get to me. But at first I simply retracted the severed limbs of wounded fighters. Now, however, my methods are far more interesting. Someone from Natakula's inner circle taught me the secrets of grafting flesh. But by combining the flesh of different gladiators, I create the strongest, craftiest, most talented fighters. Oh yes, in these chambers, invincible gladiators are born. I am so close to achieving perfection. So my methods will produce better results than Narahidlion crystals.
I do believe I may have a new theory about your origin of mongrels. Shut up, Darren. Nahirian crystals?
Ah, yes, crystals are something of a legend here at Arashila. Almost no one knows what they actually are, or how to get their hands on them. It all started with a few demons here in the city. These demons suddenly became very powerful in a very short period of time. The transformation happened almost overnight, and according to the rumors, these demons received their incredible power through these crystals. Now, all of Arshilia is crazy for these crystals. They're all anyone talks about these days. And all the merchants know that if they call for your goods, Nahindrion can easily double the initial price of their wares.
Oh, you're not a healer, you're a butcher.
Oh, thank you for the compliment.
Oh, of course he was gonna say that. I could use the help of a healer. I don't bother with regular wounds. They are not worthy of my craft. Just a drink a potion and here you'll be fine. I don't deal with regular damage. I need you to get your ass whooped. That's what he said. Dark Omen. If the wearer of this ring has the ability to cast spells spontaneously, it grants them the ability to cast the following spells: Ray of Enfeeblement, Scare, Ray of Exhaustion, Fear, Waves of Fatigue. Cast spell wearer still needs to have. Okay, interesting. Spices, the Apprentice Lock. He's even got armor out the hoo-ha. Weapons. Okay, so he's just got a whole bunch of junk. Oh, he's got books. I wonder if it's a good idea to take some of these books. I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna go by type, because I'm wondering what the hell he's selling here. Yeah, he's got a lot of books. I'm wondering if I could read these books and gain something from it. I'm gonna take... take a few of these books. Not Prodigal Son, I think I've seen that book. Nature of the Divine? I've seen. Job Confessions. How to make money during the war against demons. Hell? Traveler's Guide. Fairy Tales of Avestan. I think I got that one. He's got a couple of scrolls. Okay, let's see what we got to sell. Sell these spears. Don't need this because I already got it memorized. Notable? No. I don't need all this. I would like some money. Actually, finally getting some actual money in this game. Good lord. Silver ingot. Keep the eggs and the cheese and all that stuff. That's food. Scimitar. Love the music in this area. Don't sell the reagents, we need those. Don't know why we have wooden plates in our pocket, but we're taking them out now. Sell those, sell those. I just like to keep this prismatic ring because it looks cool. I'm not selling it. Sometimes I hoard. Sometimes I hoard. Alright, we got all these books. Now, let's read each and every one of them. I'm not gonna read each and every one of them. I'm not gonna do that to you guys. Looks like I already got that book. Okay, read them all. Looks like I learned 2 things out of all the books that I got. You learned something new from this book. Let's check out what we learned. Let's see. It grants you plus 10 head points. I think I just learned. I got plus 10 hit points. Axe of Amadeus. I think I got that. Is there any more that I learned from certain books? Tome of the Minotaur learned me +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls with glaive, as if affected creature had a weapon training with glaive. Well, that's useless to me. Sorry, I don't use a glaive. Baffment's imprisonment. And I think that's it. Alright, let's move on. It's quick save so we don't have to go through that shit again. A stern but tired looking tiefling observes you politely. His clothes look pensive but tasteful. He's carrying a large bag, and every ounce, once in a while, it moves and twitches as if something is inside. Welcome to the Battle Bliss Arena. My name is Zelklix. I'm an arena steward. MrHardcoreMode is the master of the arena, but I help him manage its affairs. You look like you're new here. Did you come to spectate the fights or to participate in them? Tiefling looks you up and down with the calm professionalism of a person doing an unpleasant job with diligence. Gladiator fights are always a kind of performance. Your talents will be extremely useful here. MrHardcoreMode most definitely won't mind seeing someone who can not only fight but charm the public as well. MrHardcoreMode. I remember a demon called MrHardcoreMode. He was a vile, cunning murderer. He had a way with words that was just as deadly as his skill in battle. There's a rustling sound from within the tiefling's bag, and an imp peeks his head out to look at you. He has large drooping ears and stares at you with the huge unblinking eyes. Then, as if suddenly shy, he darts back into the bag and vanishes from sight. Let's see. Like to know more about you. You see, Crow, this is why we worked so hard to climb the ranks. We wanted it to be important, and now look, this stranger wants to know all about us. I guess that means we're finally a big deal. Who are you? I'm the arena steward. My position is prestigious, but okay, I got it. What's your role here? We already know his role. Woljif wants to do bets. You don't look like you belong in the abyss. That's because I like to stay organized. When I was growing up, I made mental lists of all possessions, my money, my enemies, my allies, my schedule, my goals. I was weaker than everyone else, and these mental calculations helped me to survive. It was the only advantage I had, the only way that I could gain the upper hand. Who's that imp hiding in your bag? The tiefling smiles as the little creature peeks curiously out of the bag. It has a big drooping ears and it's just full of curiosity. This is Crow. He's my business partner. He also happens to be my familiar. I have no idea how he wound up in the abyss, but he's not had an easy time either. If our paths hadn't crossed, we'd both be dead by now. He's probably the only one I truly trust. The imp fidgets beneath your gaze and finally darts back down into the bag to hide. It is odd to see an imp, an infernal creature here in the abyss. The fundamentally chaotic energy of the place must be repugnant to the creature born on the plane of an order and evil. Your imp is an infernal creature. How has he managed to survive here in the abyss? Looks at you with respect. It's nice to meet a person who knows the difference between an imp and a quasat. Yes, Crow is a devil, though a lesser one. I have no idea how he ended up here, but at the time we met, he was extremely unwell. Staying in the abyss is not much easier for him than staying underwater, which would be for a mortal. So that's how I spent the first real money I managed to earn here on this fine stolen to order bag. I had magic symbols sewn inside it that make its interior bearable for Crow. Oh, that's why he's in the bag. I have no more questions. Let's see, I'd like to know more about Battle Bliss. What would you like to know? Tell me more about what happens in the arena. The Battle Bliss is a gladiatorial arena. You must understand, fights are a big deal here. They are the city's primary source of gossip and entertainment, but they are much more than that. This gladiatorial matches serve as a kind of ritual, a daily offering to the demonic way of life. And these daily offerings, these rituals, are performed in the Battle Bliss. In a way, it's more of a temple than an arena. Okay, so they pledge to it. Who runs this place? We already know who does. Who's the strongest fighter in the arena? The champion's title is currently held by an incubus named Gelder Fang. He is the deadliest of the fighters and serves as his bodyguard. He is a true artist of death and destruction. Of course, there are other fighters in the abyss who are more dangerous, but no one could kill like he does. He makes every death exquisite and prolongs the agony and suffering of his opponents. He can transform any fight into a spectacular show. He turns combat into a performance and knows how to create a dramatic spectacle out of most of the mundane match. Let's see. What's the I'm not even gonna say that word. It's an odd name, I admit, but it's in keeping with the latest trend. Nihilon is a very popular word in Irish. I'm not even gonna try to say the words. I'm just gonna move. I've heard of crystals. Do you get them if you're a member of the League? They'll like you to believe that, but no, the members of the League are no different than the Nahindran booze vendor and the tavern of the Nahindran whip supplier at the flesh makers. None of them actually have access to the crystals. Interesting. I want all of our Shiliu to know my name. I want you to arrange a match for me against the strongest gladiator. Tiefling falls silent. He looks as though he is calculating something in his head. Finally, he responds, if that is truly your goal, you will have to defeat the current champion. If you kill Gelder Fang, your name will be on everyone's list, but you'll have to prove yourself. If you want to face the champion, a fight with Gelder Fang is a big deal here in Ashlanila, and the only members of the League, the elite gladiators of the Battle Bliss, are considered worthy opponents. Killing others just to entertain spectators, these creatures of the abyss sow death and destruction in such a careless, casual manner. I know that our mission is important, and I know we can't allow themselves to be distracted by feelings and emotions, but smashing skulls and eviscerating bodies just to entertain these evil creatures, Iomade, it makes me sick just to think about it. But it is extremely difficult to join the League. You have to slay an active member and take their place. So if you wish to fight the champion, you will have to spend a lot of time in the arena. However, if you would like, I can arrange a fight between you and another newcomer. If you can prove yourself in battle, I will be able to find you a match against a more reputable opponent. I have no time for inconsequential nobodies. I either fight the champion or I don't fight at all. I'm afraid that's simply impossible. No one can conquer the entire arena with a single fight. Okay. Before we go into here, and fight, I think we need to return to camp and get ready. I don't think I can rest here. Where's a good place where I can rest? Ah, yeah, that's right. There is a portal on we got corruption all over us. Is there any way to get... Gotta be a way to get rid of it. There was a Bad Luck Tavern. Okay. We're gonna whoop some ass. Oh, it's just us two, so they finally made it into a camp now. Wendewog is blinded, that's fine. We'll take care of it. Look to Ara real quick. Something was wrong. I feel like I've lost something, or not. It was Desna who lost me when we descended into the abyss. She had been my invisible protection through all those years, and now I no longer feel the divine helping hand on my shoulder. You have nothing to fear with me by your side. I know, thank you. Oh, that was nice to say. What brings you here? I think I've already heard his story about his parents already. Do you still want revenge on the demons for your family's suffering, or has something changed? You know, I guess something has changed. I really wanted to make the demons pay for everything, for mongrels being cast out, for my mom's tears, for my dad's early death, for the lumps in my porridge. But after I reconciled with my mom, I realized a lot of things. I realized that I just hate feeling helpless. That's it. Whenever I don't know what to do, I start thinking everything is my fault. And I thought I hated the demons, but I actually just hate myself. Before this crusade, I'd never even met a demon, and then when I saw what turned Wendewog into what they were doing on the surface, it's like everything suddenly became crystal clear. I realized that demons must be destroyed, not because they spat in my ancestors' soup way back then, but just because they are the evil that must defeat if you want to live. I watched them die from my arrows, and I know I'm doing the right thing. Of course it's a drop in the ocean, but as long as my hands obey me, as long as my eyes can see the target, I still have hope that I can do something important. That there's still time for that. Okay. Let's see if there's more dialogue for the other characters. I only see those two. Ivu. Ivu, you've grown up a bit. Yep. Dragon looks incredibly proud of herself. The dragon usually grows as they get older, but I grow as your power increases, so don't be fooled, remember? I'm still a kid, a huge scaled flying kid with a planar magic at her disposal. Yeah! Alright. She a big girl. Okay, so those two are over there. I'm trying to look around. Wait, I can use this to look around. So the others are over here. Portal. The others are over here. Oh, apparently coming here actually gets rid of the corruption. Nice. Nenio is looking at this place like, oh my gosh. So much knowledge. It's time for the experiment. I hope these words inspire as much enthusiasm in you as they do in me. Well, if it needs to be done, we'll do it. Let's get started. You see, I've decided, though dared would be a better term, to address an issue which you, to now, I have preferred to avoid due to my total ignorance in this sphere. Nenio lowers his head in embarrassment. I realize it's hard to believe that I, a person of, let's skip the false modesty, superior intellect, could not know something so simple, but it's never too late to fill the gaps in one's knowledge, right? I'm talking about friendship. To be honest, at first I planned to assign the writings of this article for the encyclopedia to go to a co-author of some kind, but then I met you, my loyal follower, and suddenly I thought I could write it myself. Nenio seems to have reached the limit of her courage. She looks away, and she looks away. Is she shy now? And now she's just like, she now regards me as a friend, and she considers that a new step in her knowledge capabilities. She's so weird. Here, I've made a list. I've based it on my observation individuals around me and on my personal knowledge of the topic, which I have to admit is far more comprehensive. She hands you a crumpled piece of paper. Study it well. We'll start as soon as you're ready. How to be a friend, a checklist. Read the list. Point number 1. Friends smile at each other. You raise your eyes to Nenio, who has already fixated a malevolent grin on her face, the kind that would make you soil yourself if you saw it in the dark of night. Say nothing. Respond with a brief smile. I'll do it. I'll give her that. Keeping the unnatural grin on her face, Nenio hisses through her clenched teeth. You call that a smile? Come on, try again. Give her a wide smile, I guess. Your eyes bore in Nenio's, and she stares right back at you with both grin as widely as possible. A minute passes in tense silence. She massages her cheeks with her hands. I never imagined being a friend was such an exhausting business. So what's next on the list? Point 2. Friends gossip about other friends. Oh my gosh. Do we have to follow this list? Nenio looks at you with disapproval. You're trying to say that I made it for nothing? I've developed the perfect mythology that involves all of the mechanisms of friendship between two individuals. But by all means, sure, let's just abandon the list. No, let's do the list. Friends gossip with each other's friends. Oh, I've made some preparations for that. She produces several pieces of paper from her sleeve. Come on, let's get on with it. Who are we going to gossip about? Oh my gosh, we got a whole list. Aru. Let's start it with Aru. Excellent choice. So what do you think of her? I'm an oh, I got a whole like diagram. I love her to all of the way to I hate her. I love her. Oh, how interesting. Incidentally, yesterday I saw her. Nenio picks her up a random. Incidentally, what? Nenio picks up a random piece of paper and reads it, answering the call of nature around the corner. Wait, what? What happened? I love her. Oh, how interesting. Incidentally, yesterday I saw her answering the call of nature around the corner. What? Do you have any idea what you're talking about? It's like, no, I don't make a point of remembering those I travel with. That's why I prepared these universally applicable pieces of gossip. She raises her fist with several pieces of paper. That's ridiculous. I fully agree. This all seems like this sheer stupidity to me, too. But how can we learn that stupidity is stupid without doing stupid things? We need to see the experiment through. She gives you a satisfied nod and stows her papers back in her sleeve. Alright, stage 2 is now complete. What's next on our list? Point number 3, friends drink alcohol together, and then it says no longer required because last time she had a sip of her drink and she fell to pieces. Alright, I should cross out that point. I wrote this and then I checked the encyclopedia and recalled that I've already conducted that experiment. We're not... Yes. Yes, it is. And we're just moving on. And judging by the same encyclopedia, and especially by an odd stain on that particular page, it would be unwise, to say the least, to try and repeat it. Point number 4. Friends sometimes argue. No. I am not a furry. Case closed. Anyway, friends sometimes argue. A new heap of papers appear in Nenio's hands. You are uninterested and disinterested in this experiment. You can't even tell the difference between those two words. Heap of papers appears in Nenio's hands. You're uninterested and disinterested. He's like, you could kiss my ass. Not too creative, but it will do. Now we can definitely be considered friends. And on that note, I conclude the fourth part of the experiment. What's last on the list? Point number 5. Friends sometimes copulate? No. That's well, no, that's not. Alexa, what is copulate?
The adjective copulate is usually defined as connected, joined.
No. Friends sometimes copulate. Oh yes, that. Nenio sighs. Take off your underwear. What am not doing? I thought she just wanted a hug. That's not what. That's not. That's not. Friends. I'm changing her back to human form. She had it. Alexa, shut up. Friends. Why am I thinking about it? No. My God, what is wrong with me? I'm just like, as soon as even a small chance of getting laid, I'm just like, my brain's just like, I'll take what I can get. Not all friends have to do that. Is that true? Are you sure? What an unexpected and interesting piece of information. I must confess, wasn't so thrilled about this whole copulation idea from the start. So it's nice that science does not demand this sacrifice to me today. This thoroughly awkward experiment is finally concluded. I have learned what it means to be a friend, and now I can write an article about it for my encyclopedia. Nenio rubs her nose with a pencil. I am happy that it's over. I am once again convinced that friendship is the most foolish of all occupations. You did it all wrong. Friendship is more than just smiling, gossip, and bickering and sex. Yeah, let's just continue. Is it? We've concluded that all of the assigned actions typical for two friends, of course, I could have compiled an extended list which would have included joint food ingestion and senseless banter with the aim of showing each other in the least attractive light. But how would that change the situation? Do you know what I will write in the encyclopedia? Friendship is a set of primitive rituals intended to help individuals forget about their loneliness. However, I have no interest in that. I see my loneliness as a sign of my uniqueness. The one who leads the way is always alone. Now I have time to answer your question. Come on, ask away. Check out this mask I found, these writings on the inside. He snatches the mask from your hands and examines it with every angle. It looks like an average mask. Smells like mold. Tastes like yuck, disgusting. The eyes holes are... Puts the mask on and looks it through. Utterly unremarkable. And yet I sense some hidden magic in the mask. I bet my encyclopedia that it must be the answer to one of my riddles of those statues in the Nameless Ruins. The writing on the inside looks very much like one of the answers. With a sigh, she hands the mask back to you. All we have to do now is find 4 such masks and bring them to the statues. You won't forget to take me with you when you head to solve the riddles, will you? Better write it down somewhere. Nenio is extremely interested in visiting the Nameless Ruins after you find all 4 masks. Okay, alright. Got it. Good lord, I was about to have sex with a furry. That's... Oh my gosh, I can't believe that was literally about to happen. What the hell? I did not mean to... Okay. Windowog. How can I be of service, master? Stop calling me master. Reginald's pale eyes freeze an expression of polite intention. Knight Commander, greetings. I'm not a Knight Commander anymore. Okay, so they don't have anything to say. Okay, so that was not everyone. It looks like there's more people just standing right there. It's just hard to see them. Okay, so it's those 3. There's more. There's... Oh? Why do we keep on going upwards? It's so weird. Hey, small fans. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome aboard. That can't be my whole squad. Let's look at the map. We got Len, we got Aru, we got Ivu, we got Nenio, we got Regil, we got Wendywog. Are they inside here? It's possible, but... Okay. Oh, they are inside here. That's so weird. Why would they hang out inside a cave? Actually, he's a dwarf, so that makes... Graybird nods to you politely, as always. Can I help you, Commander? Do you like working for me? After some thought, the dwarf offers you a slight smile. Yes, I like you, Commander. You don't keep me from doing what I do. You don't try to preach to me. And you act with precision and competence. I respect that. Awesome. Me and Greyboy are gonna have a drink. I like that. Let's see. I want to know more about you. I know what you're asking. How did someone like me end up in these lands? A warrior without kith or kin, or a godly blessing, or a crusader's mantle. Many have asked the same thing. Do you have a family? My people don't brook with trade assassins. The family I'm from are honest merchants and loyal worshippers of Torag, but now they must think I'm dead. Interesting. From my other family, I got one of those too. On my travels, I met a woman, a fair and kind. For her, I laid down my weapon, got a house, became a simple city dweller. We had a daughter. We lived like that for a year and a half before the road called me back. I loved her, but that life, it was like I was being buried alive. I was ready to kill myself just to end the torturous meaninglessness. I see what he's talking about. Basically, Greybor was his whole livelihood is going out there, going on adventures and bounty hunting. Basically, is what he's doing. He goes on contracts and he bounty hunts. But when he actually had a life, he was just a city folk person having a normal life with a daughter. It just kind of felt like he was trapped. So I see what he's talking about. Only the road could cure me of these thoughts, but for some reason I kept going back to that house I once lived, to the woman I once loved, to the daughter I don't even really know and who doesn't know me. I watch from afar. I don't have the right to return to their lives. Mora, my daughter, I know what she is to me, the biggest mistake of my life, or the greatest mark I'll leave on the world. Let's see. But she could have gone traveling with you, couldn't she? Frowns and nods to you. Yes, but I'm not made for family life, nor she for the life of the road. Sometimes I say chaotic shit sometimes. Sometimes they're kind of nice. Does that mean I'm a villain? Tell me more about your past. I think we know about her past. Guess that which ones I feel. I'm not gonna preach to him. He left as a soldier. And became an assassin. You had your reasons. A wave of relief crosses Greybor's face, which he attempts to conceal behind a cloud of pipe smoke. Usually, that's when people tell me I've got no honor because I chose the career of an assassin over serving in the army. I'm glad you're not like that. What brought you to the World Wound? There's lots of good jobs here. Oh yeah, pretty much being an assassin to kill demons. What's your opinion on the Crusade? I'd lie if I'd said I see much difference between me and the Crusaders. Times now aren't like they were during the First Crusade. Nowadays, the ranks of the Crusaders are filled with fugitives, opportunists, exiled nobles, fortune hunters, and lads who just plain love carnage. And all of them should thank the gods that the World Wound is still open. Otherwise, they'd be busy with robbery and murder. And when they met me in the street, they'd not be wearing noble scowls, but taking their hats and addressing me as sir. It's like, sounds logical, although not many Crusaders would agree with you. They have the right to their opinion, just as I do. You've satisfied my curiosity. It's like, tell me about your craft. Like any master of this craft, I can talk for hours about the subtleties of my trade and my finesse works. Or would you prefer to test me yourself? Oh damn, he wants what? What's more important thing in assassin's work? The first rule of an assassin: bring the head back with you. Seriously though, tax and equipment are what matters. The winner isn't the strongest, but the one who strikes first, so long as that's also lasts. When I get a job, I don't rush into things. Let the victim know that they're being hunted. Let them reinforce their guards. Trust no one and fall into paranoia. And only when the victim is exhausted at the end of their tether do I come in to wish them sweet dreams. It might sound funny, but believe me, no one's laughing in the room. Are you haunted by remorse? Not at all. I met a lot of good people, but many of them had a generous price on their heads. Everyone is a thorn in someone else's side. For some reason, folks imagine the good lads had fair right to ruin the lives of the bad ones, and not the other way around. But it's only the morals of the majority that determines who's good and who's villain, and those morals shift every day. I've been to many different places, talked to too many different people, and the morals were different everywhere. We kill for gold all the time. Why would I say this good part? I hear you. Greyboard not satisfied with your calm reaction to his words. Good, unlike many, you don't preach to me about how terrible my craft is. Nah. I would have done it. You must value your reputation a great deal. Of course, in my line of work, reputation is everything. It keeps away the rain of fools who are looking for a fight. And the right people know I can be trusted. Anyone who has no care for the reputation is no better than a frog-eating kobold. There's no doing business with those hacks. The best you can do is use them for a job and then kill them afterwards. Whereas I, as a professional with a name, demand respect from the client. Tell me your best murder. The most difficult one was a professor from the Clockwork Cathedral in Absalom. The very existence of the wizard mechanic was a secret, and almost nobody knew his face or his name. Hunting him down was a sympathy of violence and had hard tactics. I had no sneak through his secret underground palace that looked like a wind-up doll house just together by a psychopath. No rational mind could have invented such intricate traps, and there were mechanical cutlass spiders everywhere. They nearly took 2 fingers and an ear. The professor was a dangerous bloke. Day and night he wore a deadly mechanism as a sort of armor, which made him look like an 8-legged steam-spewing winged monster. But I came prepared. A tome raider from Absurian had taught me how to avoid the traps, and I opened up his armored suit with a lick-toed goblet sword. It's not even a sword, more like a giant can opener. They use them to pull fallen knights from their armor to devour later, but I digress. I tore open the armor and saw his true form. Don't ask me what it was, just say it was very unexpected. He probably infused himself with the mechanisms. The mechanic went berserk and attacked me with incredible force. He was too much for me, and I had to flee. The fool thought he'd won. Don't realize I had resembled all his traps into a giant death machine. 2 minutes after I escaped, his palace turned into a cloud of dust. Without his immaculate armor, My mark was sent on his merry way too. Well, I suppose he's on a plane for broken golems and music boxes. Wait, so he reassembled all his traps into a giant death machine. Jeez. Do you worship any gods? My family's way to worship Torag, but not my god. Many craftsmen venerate Torag, and I consider my work as a craft. But Torag priests also say that he harbors murder. Either way, I name another god as a patron. Norgabur, the god of dark and unlawful actions. He and we have an understanding. Norgabur Blackfinger, what's the Norgabur, is known as one mortal god of thievery and assassination, as well as keeper of secrets. He is called the Reaper of Reputation by some, but he has more insidious titles among worshippers who venerate his other three aspects: Blackfinger's father, Skinsaw, and the Grey Master. He remains an enigma to most, and his true motives are unknown. Interesting. What do you think of your new powers? The dwarf glances at his hands. They're strong and firm and abnormally lean for his race. A nice bonus. My career is in for an upturn. Who knows, maybe one day I'll pull off a truly mythical job. A deity or a demon lord or something of that sort. What's that last client? He decided to remain anonymous, but I suspect the name is Williudus. I'd already struck off a lesser... What in the world? My phone's going off right now. What? Okay, that's enough for him. Wooljiff has nothing new to talk about. And then we got everybody else here. I will learn the weight of my sword. I will have faith in the inheritor. I am the first into battle and the last to leave. How did we end up here? I never would have imagined I'd finally find myself in the abyss. We've overcome everything we faced so far. We'll get through this one as well. You're right. Thank you, MrHardcoreMode. I'd always had faith in us, and I will keep having faith, but sometimes a girl needs a few words of encouragement. How was Elaine's wedding? Things didn't exactly go as planned. What does it matter how I am? I can't stop thinking about everyone who suffered. Clever Sela, the paladin, companion of the gods, chosen one, didn't even notice a demon conspiracy. Okay, she's just going off again about how it's her fault. I think we should, okay. Ember is hobbying and forward to just like... Do you really think the demons will listen to you, Ember? They listened to me, didn't they? I told them what I wanted to say. They might have forgotten it all right away, but what if they didn't? What do you want to discuss with Natakula? I don't know. I just want to see her with my own eyes. Maybe then I will know what to say. Okay. My personal belongings. Okay. I got a lot of stuff here. Wait, do I have space for all these books? I think I do. I think I already looked at these books. Okay. How to be a friend. Sometimes copulate. Sometimes arculate. Oh, that girl's crazy. Oh, I need to give him new armor. Okay, hold on. We got new stuff for other people. Oh man, you guys leveled and everything. First things first, you have a new weapon. I wanted to give you that. What about a new ring for him? Librarians. Give this one to Nenio. Yeah, that's more her style. Let's see. No stacking bonuses? Non-stacking bonuses. That's fine. She can keep the illusion spell though. She still gets that. Okay. Charisma. What about this one? Throwing axes. This is more her style for throwing axes. Where is it? Welcome back. Good to have you. Let's give some resistances. Let's see. Do I have anything else new for her? Does she have any invisibility or anything like that? Stealth checks in addition whenever the wearer loses invisibility comes. Yeah, interesting. Oddly enough, this fits her repertoire a lot. It's all eyes with 30 feet plus insight bonus. Once per day. I don't think she has the ability to be invisible. Does she? No, she does not. Okay, now we know. Every time when she gets critical hits with this. I think she'll just keep this. That's fine. Accessories. Got food. Okay. Keep what? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you're talking about, yeah, invisibility and stuff like that. Yeah, she doesn't have any sort of abilities like that. So, yeah, just keep this. Wait, you don't even have... Yeah, you don't even have, yeah, arrows like that and shit. Jeez, I got a lot of people to level. Oh my gosh. You don't wear armor. You're just natural armor to boot. Forcing gaze. No, that's useless to him. Here, put this on. That's a +2. Whenever the wearer of this cloak resistance it lands a killing blow, they gain immunity to mind-affecting conditions. This would work on anybody, but does it really work on you? It's fine, it's fine. But there. This one. Belt of Demon is already summoned. Why does this seem your style? Why did I give you a belt of strength? Oh, is it because of you use a rapier? I think this is useless on you. This belt. Yeah, I honestly think that's... I mean, sorta, kinda. Let me see what other belts do I have. I have one for Constitution. Oh no, I already took it off. That's fine. I like how they tell me, like, hey, just letting you know, this is not gonna work out. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's not, but I took it off. Okay, let's start off with you, my friend. Slayer, honestly, just Slayer, because I don't know where else to take you, my friend. You don't really use magic. You're not... If I were to take you somewhere else, it would probably be a fighter. It actually might help. Blood Rager? Well, focus you can freeze happen to their buried rage abilities. Okay, arcane. Oh no. No, that's more arcane than I thought. Could give him a little bit of barbarian. What fighter do? A mutated warrior? Cautions to transform into fearsome creatures. No. War priest, wizard, Skald, shaman. He would fit in the rogue category, that's for damn sure. Slayer talents. What about rogue? Oh, you have to be half elf in order to be master of all? Well, okay. That's racist. No, I'm just kidding. Civilian trickster, rowdy, sometimes brute force is effective trickery, stealth. Rowdies prefer this approach and are true masters of inflicting lots of pain in straightforward manner. Seems more his style. Let's keep on going with Slayer. When we have them fully up to level 20, we will figure out what exactly to do with them. But in the meantime, let's do this. I would say, because he's got a mercenary skill on, or athletic. Fine. Combat trick. Point blank shot. But no, he doesn't use ranged weapons. He uses more cleaves, dazzling display, dirty trick, disarm. It grants a +2 confidence when performing the maneuver, plus attempt to disarm a foe in a melee is standardized if your combat maneuver is successful. Target cannot use his weapons for 1 round. For every 5 by which your attacks exceed your opponent's CMD, the disarm condition lasts for 1 additional round. And there's a greater disarm, and there's a disarming strike. I would like him for it to have a disarm. Since he focuses on, actually, this is actually where I focused him on. Confounding Blades. Whenever the character of this talent hits a creature with a melee weapon that deals sneak damage, the target cannot make attacks of opportunity for plus rounds. That's nice. Fast stealth. The ability to allow a character to move at full speed. Well, you can't really... Well, I can give you Vanish as a, you know, character to make an attack of opportunity against an opponent who just been struck for damage in melee by another character. This attack counts as an attack of opportunity for that round. It can't be used more than once per round. That's still very good, especially for him because he's got high damage. Oh, there's too many choices here. Oh my gosh. I need to pick one. I could give him Trip. I actually want to focus Trip. The rogue who selects this talent gains Dirty Trick as a bonus feat, even if he does not meet their prerequisite. Well, he already meets it, actually. See, I can get Dirty Trick right here. Boom. We're gonna do Disarm. I want him to go that way. This seems more his style anyway. And we got Trip right here, but I want him to focus on disarming. That would be great. Yo, I don't know if anybody ever watches Dota on Netflix, but apparently their second season is out. Nice. It's actually really, really good. Your attacks now are less affected by luck. I'm actually thinking about considering giving him that. Distracting shots, cleaving shot. He does not use shots. Invigorating vigor. Powerful shadows. That's exactly what I'm gonna give him. Expose vulnerability. Your ranged weapon? No. No. Always a chance. Alright. That one's fixed. I'm doing a quick save right now because I don't want to go back to that one. Alright. Hell Knight. Let's go for your Hell Knight abilities. Perception. Obsessive. Oh man. He's just getting abilities? Fine. What mythic though can I give him? Let's see what I got him at. I got him at Last Stand, specialization in Gnome Hooked Hammer, improved critical armor, bypass epic damage reduction, abundant smite chaos. Any means necessary. A Hell Knight's attacks are treated as good aligned for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. I'll give him that. I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything else, but yeah, I'm giving him that. All right, that one was good. That one was easy. Moving on to the next one. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Let's see. Cleric. I want him to focus on being a cleric, but I've also considered him being a war priest as well. Divine caster, capable of calling upon the power of the gods in the form of blessings. Champion of the faith. A cult leader? No, that's not his style. A proclaimer. Rushing into the abyss twisted ways with nothing but his weapon in his hand, his faith in his heart. Shouting his deity's name in the skies. Most proclaimers don't survive their first date in the hostile environment, but those who do become the stuff of legend, bolstering the spirits of crusaders near and far. I'll look at it. I'll just look at it. Cleanser of evil. Yeah, this seems more style. Hold his weapon aloft. Shout his deity's name. He can do holy damage. Zone of sanctification in the same area. All evil outsiders in the zone becomes active. Must succeed a willful save. Interesting. Because I definitely don't want him to be a cleric all the way. I'm definitely thinking that. So I won't get the fervor. It's like I'll get other things though. Combat bonus, skill proficiency, sacred weapon. There is a weapon. There's an item that I want to give him. Okay, there's a proclaimer and champion of faith. Crusaders who use the power of their divine patron to annihilate their enemies, or priests. Okay. Any weapon wielded by the champion of the faith counts as having the chosen alignment for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. He also has smite. Gets sacred armor. Spontaneous clear. Cure, not clear. Okay, that one's signed, but I want to give him Proclaimer. Proclaimer seems more his style. Give him more religion and give him more persuasion. Spontaneous cure. A good war priest or a neutral war priest or a good deity can channel stored energy into healing spells that he did not prepare ahead of time. War priest can expend any prepared spell that isn't an orison to cast any cure spell. Okay, yeah, good night. Okay. So if I'm not a proclaimer, I can use this negative energy. Okay, I see. What's the weapon focus? I cannot weapon focus on any of these. Ugh. I already have a weapon focus though. Don't I? Yeah, I already have one. On cleric, I already have a weapon focus of... Yeah, I know I already have one. Of the glaive. Yeah, I already have the one on the glaive. This is awkward. Spiked heavy bash one. Touch. Use any weapon. What's touch? Full scimitar. Alright. Obviously none of these are gonna work. I can't really go with glaive again. So let's just say touch. What is touch anyway? Let's just go with that. What's your blessings? A blessing of protection. Good. Holy strike. This ally deals an additional 0.6 against evil creatures. That's actually really, really good. Increased defense. Sacred bonus on saving throws and a +6 sacred bonus on AC for 1 minute. The bonus increases to +2 at 10th level. And okay, he won't be that high. Increased defense. Interesting. Energy resistance. That's actually really nice. We're gonna go with the Holy Strike. Oh, we could have two! Well, what do you know? Proficiency and touch. Spontaneous cure, good. Protection, that one. Sacred weapon. Alright, we're gonna go with that. It's gonna be a bit weird, but it's cool. I want to test it out. This is a mythic. Elemental, negative energy. Leaf shot. There's a lot of stuff for ranged. Domain zealot. You moved close to your deity and the deity to the power it has over its divine domains. You can use the abilities of your domains as a swift action. What is his deity? We're gonna check that out. It's Shaylin, but I need to know more about it. Okay. The deity selection. Use them. Okay, so this one aligns. So we'll... Okay, Jarms. The favored weapon is the glaive. Okay. No, we can go that route. Alright, so we're gonna give him Domain Zealot. What's the deity, the power it has over its divine domains. You can use the abilities of your domains as a swift action. Interesting. Alright, we can quick save that one, that's fine. Now the next one. Wizard Scroll Savant. Should I change you in anything else? Cavalier, no. Enter Witch. I'm trying to get you as a lore master. Your skill focus. Wait, what? Has one of the following features. So I need a skill focus of Arcana or World, and then I can get Lore Master. Okay. What was it, Arcana or World? Okay, I could do that. It looks like I can't do that right now. Old person, ice body, damage reduction to fire, it looks like. Sanity. Are there any illusion ones? This looks like a lot of transmutations. Polymorph greater. You have so many transmutation abilities. Like another evocation ability. Prismatic, 20 points of fire damage reveal. Isn't there an item that I have that can... Prismatic spray. There's an item that I have related to that. This ring allows to cast an improved version of prismatic spray once per day. A 17th level wizard, where I can recharge this ring by consuming spells for which the sum of their levels must be equivalent to 9. Interesting. Interesting. Probably gonna go with the no on that one. Interesting, but it'll be a no. True seeing communal. The subject sees the exact locations of creatures or objects under blur or displacement effects, sees invisible creatures normally. And this is a true seeing communal. It requires a lot of diamond dust. Okay, I'll take it. But I'm gonna use it wisely, like really wisely. I'm not gonna go crazy with it. I'm probably gonna give you... You have so many transmutations, it's amazing. I feel like that's where you should have gone instead of illusions. Prismatic spray. It's a 60-foot cone, damn. Causes the 7 shimmering multicolored beams of light to spray. Creatures in the area of an 8 or less are automatically blinded. The creature in the area is randomly struck by one of the more beams, which have additional effects. Poison, baleful, polymorph, fortitude negates, insane. Oh my gosh, resonating word. I'm giving it to her. I'm giving it to her. I'm giving it to her, and I'm not turning back. I want to know where you're going with this, though. I'm gonna give you this ring, and we'll see where this goes. You don't need that protection ring. That's just don't get hit. How about that? This is rule of thumb. Don't die. Okay, this is hers. Battle meditation, best jokes, boundless healing. Distracting shots. Master of shapeshifting, more shapeshifting, more of her. I don't know what to do with you. You learned a way to prolong the effects of your beneficial spells. What element should she go by? She's more CC than anything. Should I give her elemental barrage? Elemental barrage, because she uses evocation spells. Or what's the other one that I saw? This one, elements. Nah. Your mythic powers can negate any magic around you. Activating this ability will grant you magic immunity and dispels any spell effects on you. Magic. It says it dispel any magic around you, but that's a lie. Go with this. Proved prismatic. Also got that. Alright, let's go with this. Who's up next? I got a couple of people left. I got 3 people left. Player. I got 1 on fighter, 5 on ranger, freebooter, and then Stengen Slayer. I had you on a set way with I think you had double dual wielding throwing axe. Let's see, you're about to be 14. Not that one. I think she had this one right here. No, that's not Wendy Wog's ability. Alright, she's about to be 14, so
actually make rocket ship. By this, have enough.
Well, I guess I could choose for myself. Go with that. Doesn't know too much about the world. Let's see, perception helps with her. Persuasion is absolutely horrible. Combat feat. Archery? No. Two-handed combat. Cluster shots. Be careful aim shots, causing them to strike nearly the same spot. When you're full attack to make a multiple range against some opponents, total the damage of the hits before applying opponent's damage reduction. Greater 2 weapon fighting. Get a third attack with your offhand weapon, albeit at a -10 penalty. Okay, I think I see where I'm supposed to be. So I need two-handed weapon. The second ranger can select the cleave power attack. Oh, I don't think I can use these. Okay, I see what it's saying. Any observer, perception check. Okay, I see where I'm supposed to be. I think it's gonna be greater 2 weapon fighting. Yep. And sorry for all this waiting. I am trying my best to abundant casting for her. I don't think so. She definitely needs always a chance. Everybody needs always a chance, especially with this game. Defensive study, you found a way to use perception to defend. Your studied target ability gives you a bonus to AC, the AC against the target of your studied target. Against the target, your studied target, equal to the bonus this ability gives you to attack roll. Nah. I would say always a chance. Reduce the luck. I mean, increase the luck. Okay, so now she has the ability of invisibility. If you have the ability of invisibility now, as it just said, let me see your spells. No, she does have the ability of invisibility. Then this is more viable to you. Yeah, it is. Wow, interesting. Let's see. Wild shape. She's always in wild shape. Look at her. The ring of protection, sacred touch. I'm seeing if there's anything else useful on here. No, I don't think so. Okay, that's fine. That's a quick save right there. Alright, next one. This is the best part of the game, honestly. Monk Zen Archer. I want to just keep him on Monk Zen Archer. I would say more on nature. Key power, ice strike, and 3 points with this key. Pull as a swift action to create a shred of flurry ice silver. So blast. There's a lot of different key power abilities. Diamond soul against spell resistance, restoration. Gonna spoil temporary negate negative spells or one permanent negative level. Restoring cures all temporary ability damage. Interesting. Actually kind of nice. Immunity to poisons of all kind. Honestly, some extra restoration would be really nice for the team. Deflecting arrows, dodge. I'm gonna give you dodge. You must have at least one hand free. Wait, what? Oh. Holding nothing to use this feat. Okay, good. We're not doing that. Alright. Don't forget, we need to do his mythic. I swear, if there's anything pertaining to his key thing, we've already taken care of that. Here's the number of spells you can cast per day. I wonder if this was pertaining to his key abilities as well. I think it is. Okay. Distracting shots. Your ranged weapon attacks are dangerous enough for the enemy to forget about melee threats. If you hit an enemy with a ranged attack, they receive a penalty on AC against melee attacks. Oh my gosh, why haven't you had this? Why haven't you had this? Enforcing Everett. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We should have put that on you first day. Let's be honest. Last one. Spirit Hunt her. Let's go the full rounds with her and Spirit Hunter. That's it? Ugh, sometimes that disappoints me. Sometimes that just straight up disappoints me. Always a chance. Favorite meta magic. Empower. Peculiar meta magic. Do you already have a favorite meta magic? No, it doesn't look like it. I gave you abundant casting though. Gave you some ability on bones. Improved abundant casting. I do need to give her that. And then there's greater abundant casting. Select one kind of meta magic. Spell level cost for it is decreased by 0. Let's do improved abundant casting. She is a shaman. Alright, everybody's taken care of. Also, I want to give you shaman better stuff. I want you to have, where is that ring that just shouts your name? Whenever the wearer of this belt castle summons a demon shadow cast along with the wearer. This is a belt, right? Wondering if I should keep her with that belt. I got the belt of strength right there. Yeah, I'm gonna give that belt to somebody else. Probably, yeah, nope, you already got one. You already got a good one. Who should have it? Dexterity for throwing. Yeah. Constitution, and she does great damage even with just the Constitution one. He's based on dexterity. Yeah, we're just gonna take off the... Wait. Why am I giving you Constitution and dexterity? You are a big, strong boy. We're taking that belt from her. Wait, actually your Constitution's great, actually. I like your Constitution, it's great. How much health do you have? Yeah, 230? We're still gonna take it off of her, though. I want her to have this one anyway. That is fine. So any touched attacks? Does she have any touch attacks? She has Firestorm, Flame Strike, which is... She has Empower. Okay. Eagle of Splendor for Charisma. Circle of Death. True Scene Communal. I give her that. A lot of these require a lot of diamond dust, but I can't do that. Can't have that going on. Negative energy spreads like other inflicted spell that cures undead damage, and the cleric capable of spontaneously casting and inflict spells. Okay, I see. Request the ability for higher rate resonating, allowing them dark impulses to come out. The target gains a +3, gives a negative penalty to will saves, but strength goes up. Oh, I can see some problems with that one. Actually, combined with it's dicey, but it's possible. I'll give it up. And Umbral Ice. What else do we got? We got Heal, which actually would be really great against enemies that were, you know, undead. Creeping Doom. I heard about this ability. Summons at your side 4 centipede swarms. Attack your opponent on the best of their ability. A swarm has 60 point hit points. Each deals Point of damage, there's swarm attacks, poison, and distract. Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm glad I gave her improved abundant spells. Oh man. Okay, level 5. Emanate the dead. At least she can summon too. Like light wounds. You've seen. Let's see. Break enchantment right there. Dominate person don't work. I'm just saying, it don't work. I have a lot of abilities that just aren't here. Close range. Give her divine power. Spike stones, yes. Oh, I got 2 of those. I wonder if they stack. I'm wondering about that. Protection from energies. Oh boy. Okay. There's a lot of summoning abilities, which is actually kind of interesting. Okay. That creeping doom's gonna be interesting. Does that mean some of y'all got some new... Nope, 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 nope. What about you? You have space. Of course you do. Rest to restore spells, of course. Oh, crap. Right. Summon huge elemental. I'll give you that one. I'm surprised Hellfire is not one of your abilities. We're gonna give you one of those. Full strength, we're gonna keep that one. And just key shout. True Seeing communal as well. Invisibility mass. Interesting. We're gonna give you this. There's acidic fog. Shadow Conjuration Greater is already on there. I'm gonna give you Invisibility Mask somehow. Why do I have Key Shout with you? You don't need this. I think we're good. True Scene, should I give it to you? I'll give you one. Alright, who else have I forgotten? So we can move on with my life. Cool. Cool. Already got some. We already dealt with all of you guys. Yeah, we dealt with you guys a long time ago. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was... Save game, yes. Save games. Oh my gosh. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. I have been trying to make sure that we're fully optimized in this party. It has been fun. I wanted to let you all know that thank you for being here. Thank you for those follows. I really do enjoy RPGs. Sorry that I get so meticulous with my characters. That's just how I am. But anyway, I wanted to end it here and hope to see you guys tomorrow, okay? Y'all stay healthy and be easy. Yeah, have a good one. Bye.